Hey everyone, Michael Devlin, the session drummer here, and today's first drum lesson is to talk about hand techniques. Hope you enjoy. Now to start off with, you need to find the right stick that's suitable for you. Now there are various sizes of drumsticks reaching out to 7A, 2B, 5A or 5B. The higher the number, the thinner the stick, and the lower the number, the thicker of the stick. Now I went through different types of drumsticks to find the right ones that were suitable for me. I used to use Devlin ProMark nylon tips, but then after a while it started to really give me bad wrist pains due to how heavy they were and how long they were. So I needed to find a lighter stick for me. Now I use Vater 2B sugar maple nylon tips, blazers, and that has been coming on 7 years now. Okay, so now that you've picked the right drumstick that's suitable for you, now let's talk about finding the balance in the drumstick. Finding the balance in the drumstick is extremely important, especially in metal drumming. Well, it's important either way. I hold my sticks roughly about 2/3 from the tip of the drumstick. It's just merely a comfort zone of mine, but I would say that's quite a common place to hold them. I'll show you an example now. Make sure to use your thumb and index finger to control the motion and grip of the stick. Finding the balance in your stick will give you the perfect bounce back for when you're playing at faster speeds. Most important thing to remember, and I cannot stress this enough, is to never fully tighten or fully grip the stick, because if you do that, you're not going to get anywhere, or worse yet, you'll injure yourself. Now let's talk about hand grip. The way I would usually hold my drumsticks is the American grip. Now that's just in between the German grip and the French grip at a 45-degree angle, and I'll show you an example of that. I use this grip mainly because it's more comfortable for me and for the type of music I play, but you can always use the other grips as well, like for instance the French grip. And the German grip. Alright, so now let's talk about the finger method. Now the finger method I still use a lot, especially when I'm practicing, and what it does, it strengthens your middle finger, your ring finger and your pinky, while you're still holding it with your thumb and your index finger to whatever hand grip that you so choose. And it also gives you a better control of the stick. So let's break this down. I would start off by doing quarter notes at 100 BPM for each finger, or if you want to do it a little bit lower on the tempo, if it's more comfortable for you, I would advise that as well. Do this for 2 bars at 4/4, moving from your middle finger to your ring finger and then to your pinky, and then repeat the pattern. Once you're comfortable with this pattern, move it to 8th notes and then 16th notes, and then gradually pump up the tempo when you're more comfortable with it. The next hand technique is called the Molar method. Now this one's good for practicing if you're wanting to improve your speed, but you can also use it for if you're just wanting to do a basic groove. Now I personally use this method for when I'm practicing my hammer blasts or if I'm doing a thrash beat for a long period of time. So breaking this down, it starts off with one down stroke with a controlled hold. And then one upstroke, but the upstroke is passed as a ghost note rather than a basic hit. And when you lift the upstroke, bring your lower arm in a whipping motion and let the ghost note happen naturally. So that's it for today's lesson, guys. Tune in next week for I'll be talking about blast beats and different patterns that you can use them in and breaking them down for those who are struggling with it. And as always, guys, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment if there's anything you want to talk over or if there's anything you want me to break down for you. Thanks, guys. See you soon.